What's good, guys? Prince Sports here. So it looks like the NBA is coming up yet with another rule to try to spice things up, because Adam Silverman knows the NBA is in trouble. He knows the NBA has problems marketing itself. He knows the NBA is struggling in terms of keeping interest with people. So he's constantly coming up with different ideas to try to spark more interest. And his newest idea is a play-in tournament. In a regular season, a play-in tournament. I'm not talking about the format that we had before with the playoffs. He's talking about now each player would get $1 million, okay, if they win this tournament. All right. And this is a way to get the players more excited. He's giving them more money. And this also is a tournament where somebody could be regular season champs. Okay, listen, this sounds like fantasy basketball to me. I understand he's trying to come up with a new idea to spice things up, but this is kind of corny. Okay, now this has to be passed by many other people that's involved in the NBA, but the idea is already on the table. They're talking about this as we speak right now, according to this report. And just as we got the play-in tournament that will continue this upcoming season, this new tournament is something that's in talks. And if it does go through, we'll see it in the 2022-2023 season, not this upcoming season. It'll be the next one after that. So that means they probably get rid of that play-in tournament, and they'll do something where you get crowned a regular season champion. This will be probably the most dumbest and most pointless title that you could possibly have. There's an old saying, if it's not broken, don't fix it. The regular season was never broken, okay? The problem with the regular season was the simple fact that players stopped caring about it. So if the players stop caring about the regular season, so is the fans. We see right through the BS. So if you're an NBA player, you take games off, you slack, you make statements like the regular season don't matter, it don't care, then your fans will reflect that. Because your fans are nothing but, to some of these diehard fans, they're nothing but followers towards the NBA player. Whatever the NBA player says, these fans tend to gravitate and talk to that. Okay? And that's how they come up with their criteria. If LeBron James says the regular season is trash, all of his cult followers will say the regular season is trash. Trust me. You know, that toxic group that comes, you know, with their LeBron pajamas on, they would defend something like that. And I tell you this much, all right? This is part of the problem with the NBA. You changed the All-Star game. Now it's crap. Okay, you got this stupid, oh, I pick him, you pick me. What's this, a playground game? This is a professional NBA game. It's not the All-Star game's fault that certain players on the Eastern Conference can't keep up with players on the Western Conference. Step your game up then. You know? Nobody want to hear no excuses for you losing to the Western Conference. Oh, we keep losing to the Western Conference, man. We need to spice things up. No, you just need to play harder. You need to step your game up. That's it. There's nothing wrong with the NBA's format and how it was. It don't need all these changes that you're trying to add into today's NBA. And it sucks. It flat out sucks. You know? The product of the NBA is going down and down. You know? And you guys did this. You shot yourself in the foot. You over-promoted the hell out of LeBron James. You promoted Steph Curry to a point where we reached the limit with him because, you know, he don't have much of a following as LeBron. LeBron got better storylines and better narratives around it. So it's more easier to promote a LeBron James. But, yeah, he's overly promoted. All these guys are overly promoted. You know? And I don't care what anybody say. You could have a better product out there like the NFL has. If you can't promote the players, promote the damn team. Because the NBA wasn't always this star-driven like it is now. Now it's star-driven overboard. And you see the effects of it. Complete otherly stupidness. That's the problem with today's NBA. You know, you're overpriced for tickets. You're overpriced for the product, and it's not worth the money that you're giving. It's not worth the entertainment. Imagine you wasting $600 to $700 on a ticket only to find out your favorite player is not coming to play. He decided to take the game off. You know, Michael Jordan once said, "I try not to miss no games. Because you know what? Every game that I go to, there's somebody in that crowd that's going to watch me for the very first time. I don't want to upset them." That's a guy that cares about the fans. A guy that cares about the sport. Kobe cared about the game like that. Had a big passion for the NBA. You know? It was more than a game for these guys. But these guys, it is just a game. And that's part of the problem. You get paid millions of dollars. You got to take the game a little more serious. Press Sports out. What do you think about this $1 million play-in tournament that they're going to have? This is turning into college basketball now? Really? I'm out, man. I give up.